she's on my plane.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no.
Skincare on TikTok? What are y'all doing?
What the hell?
Hey guys, it's your girl Courtney and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be telling y'all my unpopular opinions because I have opinions for everything. So I'm going to share it with you today. Let's not even waste no time. Let's get into it. Y'all, matcha is not that good. Y'all doing too much. One time I got matcha and it didn't have enough sugar and cream and I almost spit it out. Y'all think I'm a horse? Y'all giving me blended up grass? What was that? The only type of matcha I like is the one that's filled with sugar and cream. If it does not have that, it's so nasty. I feel like I'm drinking blended up grass. What are we really doing? What are we really doing? And please don't get on me if I start drinking matcha because I ended up liking it. But like, how did y'all even get to like it? Did you just force yourself to keep on drinking it until your taste buds got comfortable with it? What happened? The matcha PR is strong. Y'all are really having people out here convince y'all that matcha is good. It's not that good. It's not that good. Sometimes I taste it, I'm like, are we tasting the same thing? Maybe I need to go to a better place. Y'all need to give me recommendations for matcha spots. I feel like it's one of those things where I probably have to drink it so many times to the point where my mouth just gets used to it. Like with black coffee, I used to be disgusted by black coffee. Now I just drink it like it's water. You can get used to anything. And I feel like the people that really like matcha, y'all convince yourself to like it. I don't know. And like I said, don't come for me if you see me holding a little matcha thing. It's cute. I feel like my biggest pet peeve right now, and I've been seeing this a lot on social media, is I hate when people post their child and then blur out their face or put an emoji on the baby's face. Excuse me. Matter of fact, let's not even post a photo. What do you think? What do you think? We can't see anything. The emoji is covering most of the baby's face. What's the point? Oh my God, you wanna see my baby? Yeah, she's so cute. Look.
Girl, what the f?
And I know there's some people that are gonna say, oh, I just want some privacy, yada, yada, yada. True, I support it. I fully believe that everyone should have their privacy. But you know, if you want privacy, don't post the baby. I guess I'm thinking about myself if I had a kid. If I don't want anyone to know about the baby, it's just not gonna get posted, you know? The photos I do like is if you show the baby's hands or you show the baby's feet or you show the baby in general and it's not completely covered up. I understand people that post their babies online and they don't want the baby to be seen. They strategically hide the baby's face. I don't mind that, I really don't. But I hate when it's literally just the photo of the baby and the entire face is covered up. Like, what am I looking at? An emoji with baby legs? I don't understand. I don't get it. I actually really enjoy watching rich people live life as a rich person. I don't know what it is, okay? I'm not necessarily saying I like when they're bragging to me because I feel like most of the rich people I see online, they're never really bragging. I feel like they're just showing us how they live their life and I find it to be the most entertaining content on the internet. One of the most entertaining. Let me not say the most. There's levels to it. I feel like my biggest pet peeve is when there's a really wealthy, rich person that's probably worth millions and billions trying to be relatable. Stop it. Stop. You know you don't shop at Ross. You know you don't shop at TJ Maxx. Be for real. Be for real. I don't like the liars. I don't like it. I don't like it. I just don't like when they try and be relatable. The relatableness is what throws me off because I'm like, you're trying to be relatable, but I can see the lifestyle. I can see what's going on here. Like, you're stupid rich. You could probably buy a person if you wanted to. Where's your private jet? Let me see it. Let me see your new Maserati. I want to see it. You bought a new house? Give me a tour. This might be a little controversial, but I hate doing birthday posts. Y'all, this does not mean I hate my friends. I really don't. I really don't. Sometimes it's just a lot. Like, dang, happy birthday for the rest of your life. Please, any of my friends that's watching this, I promise I don't hate y'all. I love celebrating your birthdays. I am a great friend when it comes to birthdays. I don't mind it. I want to celebrate you. Imagine going through the most stressful day of your life. You got exams, work, everything. And then you remember, wait, I didn't make a birthday post for my friend. End of the world. Mind you, you probably celebrated with your friend. You probably hung out with her. You probably even sent her a whole detailed message. You probably called her when it hit 12 a.m. But you still have to make a post for social media. I don't even think it's for the friend at that point. This might be a crazy like opinion to have for some people that do very simple posts. I do a little too much with my birthday posts. Like I try and make a little collage. Sometimes I'll make like a little video. I do a lot. So I think maybe that's why it's like a little more, I have to do this right now. Maybe this stems from the fact that like when birthdays come around, it actually just gives me more anxiety than it does happiness. I feel like once my birthday passes, I'm like, It feels like a weight lifted off my shoulders. I don't know if other people can relate to this, but like, it's just stressful for my birthday. For other people's birthday, I'm all jolly. Come on, let's go. You wanna go to Mexico for your birthday? Let's go. But when it comes to the birthday post, sometimes it's just like, ugh, it's annoying. It's taxing sometimes. That's it. Also, I'm a hypocrite though. I still want that birthday post. But I feel like the older I get, the more I'm like, ugh, I wish my friends and I could just come to an agreement that like, we just won't do like whole dedicated posts. Like, it's okay. It's okay. I'm not mad at it. If you find everything embarrassing, it might be hard for us to be friends. You must be released from the shackles of embarrassment. You need to understand that embarrassment does not exist unless you allow it to exist. Ever since I learned that, I feel like I just do me. The only time I get embarrassed is when I think of like really cringe things I did in high school and middle school. The brain wasn't fully developed. I was just weird. I was really weird. And so every time I think about some stories, I'm just like, whew, I hope they don't remember that. Embarrassment literally does not exist unless you allow it to exist in your life. Like if you tripped and fell and the first thing you did is look around to see if someone looked at you and you saw someone looked at you, now you're gonna be embarrassed. Instead, imagine you trip and fall and you just get up and you continue walking. Look at the two different situations. You can literally just move on with your life. It's not embarrassing. Nothing is embarrassing. I personally feel like it's just so exhausting being around people like this because I did have a friend that was just always embarrassed. Like we might be talking at this tone most of the dinner and then we might get to this level and all of a sudden it's like, oh my God, guys, be quiet. This is so embarrassing. No, it's not. It's literally not. Like we just were enjoying the conversation and got a little excited and our voice elevated. The only time you get embarrassed is when you're always looking at other people to see how they're reacting to your existence. Relax. The reason I'm even saying this is because I saw a TikTok the other day. They said there's something so embarrassing about seeing someone you know comment on a random person's TikTok.
What?
I need y'all to be released. Release now. So now it's embarrassing to comment on people's TikTok videos. Now it's embarrassing to comment on videos at all, actually. What's going on? What kind of life is this? Having this type of mindset feels like a prison. Literally a mental prison. It's like you can't even do too much because you're afraid it's gonna be embarrassing when no one's even looking at you. And I always just feel like intense embarrassment about any and everything, it just breeds from insecurity and the fear of being perceived. You just have to look within, figure out what's going on and work on it because that's just not the way you live life. And other people can see it. Like you might be saying, oh my God, that's so embarrassing or whatever. You probably are not thinking to other people that you sound insecure in that moment. If you say, oh my God, this is so embarrassing, like guys, we have to lower our tone. In that moment, I know. I'm just like, oh, she's not free. Another unpopular opinion, veneers. I only like it if I can't tell you have them. Y'all be walking around looking like this. I will say that a lot of the dentists are getting better, so it's undetectable. A lot of times when I see some people's veneers, especially like online, I can't even tell. So that's the perfect veneers. I just don't think I could ever do veneers just because like your teeth are still down there. What if you get a cavity in like your old teeth? And also I've just heard so many horror stories. Like I've heard of veneer breath. It's like bad breath that people with veneers have. Cause I've never smelled veneer breath. I don't really know exactly what that is, but I've seen it online and it's basically like a type of smell that's not like a normal smell that comes from people that have veneers in their mouth. I don't think everyone has that. I think maybe if you have like a bad veneer job, you'll have veneer breath because at the end of the day, there's probably food getting trapped in there. We don't know. I saw this one girl online talking about how she got like a lot of nerve damage from her veneers and she's had like jaw pain ever since she got it. And it's like, I don't know, sometimes I get scared of those many like side effects. I can't do it, baby. And oh my God, I've seen people's veneers fall out. No. Y'all, the Spirit Airlines slander needs to go. Y'all, I flew Spirit Airlines like I think 2 months ago. I talked about it on my vlog channel, but y'all, Spirit Airlines was not that bad. Y'all were doing too much. Y'all were doing way too much. I was actually surprised when I saw that like, oh, this is it. This is what y'all been complaining about. I got their like first class seat, which was nice. It was very spacious. Like I had so much space in my seat. Just technically like the same price as an economy seat on another airline, but I kind of preferred it because if I'm paying for a seat that costs the same as economy on United, but it's first class, I'm taking the first class. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? But yeah, it was very good, very easy, highly recommend.
Flying Spirit, there were multiple roaches on my plane.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man.
I can explain. Making your kids pay rent is kind of crazy. I understand needing help when times get tough and all of that. You need help with bills, but it being a requirement to live in your home is crazy. It's so crazy because that's your child. In my head, when they move out, you'll start covering the portion that they were covering, meaning you've always had the money to cover it. You just wanted your child to cover it. That's genuinely so weird to me. Like, my upbringing was not easy at all, and my parents struggled a lot, literally coming to this country with nothing, and they still never required us to pay bills. I feel like their focus was honestly on us just winning in life. That was their biggest focus. They did not care, and I think that was the same for their parents. So it was just like passed down. For me, I feel like life is your parents taking care of you until you can be on your 2 feet and take care of yourself, and then start taking care of them, kind of like as a thank you for their sacrifices. I feel like when it comes to a lot of immigrants and second generation immigrants, third generation, I feel like we have the same type of mindset when it comes to that. The only time I hear about like people paying or kids paying bills is like in America. That's it. And like, let's say if I pitched in to pay my parents' bills and stuff, I don't think they would have an issue with it, because it's like, oh, okay, yeah, go ahead and pay it. But growing up, when I'm supposed to be focused on like trying to achieve my goals, they are not telling me, oh, pay this water bill. What? And to be honest, if I had to pay rent at my parents' house, I would low-key just start thinking, wait, I could have my own place and have more space. I'm gonna move out, find my own place, but now I have to work even more hours because I have my own place. And how am I going to possibly be able to focus on school and achieve any goals that I have for myself? I feel like low-key it's like setting you up for failure a little bit. That's just my opinion. Let me know what y'all think about that, because I know that is actually like a very divisive conversation. There's some people that think that their parents requiring them to pay rent is setting them up for their future and teaching them how to save their money and stuff. And I get that. I do get that. But I also don't. Because one of my sisters, she's never had a job. She just went into nursing school, became a nurse, and now that's her first job. And she handles her money perfectly well. And at the end of the day, you will eventually learn that. You don't have to learn that when you're 16, how to handle your money. Like, you will learn it. I don't like people that don't have opinions on things. Yeah. Every time I ask you something, it's, I don't know. I like both. I don't know. What do you think? I don't know. What do you know? What do you know? Because at this point, are you afraid of offending me? I'm super opinionated, so it does very much grind my gears. I don't like people that like to play devil's advocate. What do you believe? What do you believe? Like I said, I'm very opinionated, but I'm not so opinionated that I can't see both sides. A lot of the times, I can see both sides very clearly. I just know where I align the most. Another unpopular opinion, or maybe this is very popular, I really don't know, but TikTok skincare, what are y'all doing? What is this? Girl, this is saran wrap on her face. She removed saran wrap. That was the first layer she removed. Can you breathe? Actually, can you breathe? On TikTok, this is called the morning shed. If I was doing this every single night, I would feel like I'm being kidnapped. Like, there's too much going on. I feel like we're spending too much money on things we don't actually need. Like, what is the blue tape for?
Wow.
It is nice to wake up looking good, I can't lie, because she do look good. But the eye mask is on top of the face mask. What is it penetrating? What is it penetrating? Did you even feel anything? Did you even feel the effects? I feel like we're spending too much money on things that we don't need. It's not even necessary. I don't even understand. Like, I think a proper skincare routine. What is this?
What the hell?
What is this?
Oh my God, no way.
Yeah, I don't know how people do this. I don't know how people do this. My thing is, with all these products, how would you even know what's working? I do support good skincare. Wash your face at night, wash your face in the morning. I fully believe in that. But this seems a bit excessive. It just gives like hostage cosplay. Oh, this is juicy. Oh my God, I hope the men don't come for me, because I know they will. I think men are the ones that created the idea that women peak at 30, because they're the ones that actually do. Come on. Let me show you where I'm going. I feel like most of the women I see in their 30s look way better than they looked in their 20s. And let's not forget, they're wiser. And they're so much more in tune with who they are. Like, I appreciate women so much. And it's just so crazy when I hear, oh yeah, she's 30, she peaks. What? Are we looking at the same person? How did she peak? What? How did she peak? Just like they created the term gold diggers because they didn't have enough money to take care of women, is the same way they created the idea that women peak at 30 because they're the ones that actually peak at 30. It's like, what is it called? It's like mind manipulation in a way. Like, when you keep repeating something enough times, people just start believing you without even needing any proof. But then when you look around and actually look for proof, you're like, aren't you only 25? Why are you balding already? I just feel like some of these tactics are used to make women insecure. And so the women are so insecure, they don't notice that the men are actually lacking. And also, any men that are watching this is not an attack on you. I'm just going based off of my observation and things that I've just heard, you know, because I do hear a lot of men say, oh, women peak at 30. If you're not one of those men that say that, that's perfectly fine. You're great. The last thing I have is skinny jean slander has gone too far. I don't think that skinny jeans are that bad. Like, I feel like because I'm really a curvy girl, like I have hips and everything and I've always had it, I felt like skinny jeans always look really good on me. And when I would wear things that are a little bit baggier, I feel like it makes me look bigger than I actually am. But let's say if you are, if you don't have that shape, maybe jeans that are straight leg and all of that flatter you more, and that's perfectly fine. I like a straight leg, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm not gonna say skinny jeans are my #1 jeans because they're absolutely not. I barely wear them, but the way people be coming at skinny jeans is like, what happened? Did I miss something? But yeah, I think honestly, just do what works for your body. Wear what works for you, because sometimes I'll be seeing the videos, I'm like, oh my God. Like when I see certain girls in skinny jeans, it doesn't look that bad. It really doesn't. But yeah, those are my unpopular opinions. Let me know what y'all agreed and disagreed with, and also let me know your own unpopular opinions. I am always collecting data, you know, I really am. So let me know what y'all think. And also, you new to my channel? If you're new to my channel, thanks so much for coming. And if you're a returning subscriber, thanks so much for being a Reezy. Reezys are the best people on the internet, and the only way you can become a Reezy is if you hit the subscribe button. So I'm waiting. Girl, it's good over here. It's good over here. Come on. Come on. Also, make sure to follow me on all my social media and my vlog channel. That's where I post all like the behind the scenes of my life and just living, having fun and extra videos on there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys all in my next one. I love you and peace.